Oh, ladies and gentlemen, what is happening? Welcome to the show. This is the Wrestling Wire. I am your host, Ron, and I don't know where the hell my co-host is. I'm not going to even pretend. Um, I have no idea where the guy is. We texted earlier today. Hey, man, you good to go live tonight? Yeah, cool. Let's do it. But yeah, I don't know where the co-host is.
Hello?
Oh, oh, well, you showed up. Oh, neat. Almost on time. Almost on time.
Almost.
Almost. How are you? Did you hear me?
I'm still here.
I said, did you hear me? Not are you still here, but did you hear me? Bro, can you what the Wow. Anyway, so welcome to the show. While David gets himself sorted out. Dude, it has been like we weren't here last week, or I wasn't here. I don't know if David did the show or not. I was just not. I was like, I wasn't up to it. I think I got in kind of late. I had been having some wild days. Anyway, listen. So, what happened over the weekend? Didn't we have that super Saturday night main event thing? Yeah, that happened over the weekend. That was awesome. It was actually solid for what it was. Um, being able to being able to kind of revisit some of the old school stuff and I got a very interesting phone call. Um it's weird how things happen, man. It's really weird how things happen, man. But I got told something pretty cool involving Saturday night's main event. But it was dope to see, like Coco Beware and a handful of the old classic guys, and just people from back in the day. Lillian Garcia can still announce, so people who don't know, she's still amazing. Um, there's just so much going on. Oh, or does it work now? No, it does not work now.
So you can hear me now.
Oh my gosh. No. It is like it's like CD skipping bad. You might want to turn your Wi-Fi off and just like use your cellular data. I don't know. Dude, how does this keep happening? It's so weird. But yeah. So, let's talk about Saturday night's main event. We might as well catch up on that. Um, it was cool to see the old school title, the Winged Eagle from back in the day, come out. I don't know if they are going to allow the continued utilization of that, but it was dope. Um, it was definitely cool. No, you sound awful still. All I heard was it sounded like a Murloc. And if you don't know what a Murloc sounds like, go watch a video on World of Warcraft and you will understand that that is what a Murloc sounded like. Um, so Saturday night's main event, Cody Rhodes retained. Chelsea Green winning the first ever women's U.S. championship. That's fine. I really didn't anticipate Mi Chin to get it, but I was hopeful still. Um, but yeah, Matt Cardona, Mrs. Cardona's got that strap, so that's cool. And they made it a pretty big deal by celebrating together at Disney or whatever. Like that's awesome. Gunther, Priest, and Finn Balor was solid, and I'm fine with it. Gunther's going to be the champ going into the Netflix era, and we will see how well that pans out for him. What is up, Kylan Disney? How are you? And Tommy Scott, what's up, man? Long time no see. I see you got the Friday the 13th logo still on here. That was last Friday. But, the Cody Rhodes injury thing, are they really going to that power bomb looked weird, or not power bomb, pile driver. I'm sorry. At least I didn't call a Hurricane Rana a moonsault. We'll go with that. But it's crazy. It's crazy that they did the carting out and the Triple H and KO shoving thing, the whole thing. It was fine. Saturday night main event was overall solid. Liv Morgan and Io Sky wasn't bad. It was not bad. Drew McIntyre beating Sami Zayn. We kind of had that feeling. We kind of felt like that's where it was going. Other than that, that was it. It was just an offshoot premium live event. It wasn't anything. And Collision sucks, period. You didn't have to say Ed that night. You could have just said sucks and ended it. Collision's been awful. Collision has been awful. But I mean, I'm not an AEW guy. I tried. It's predominantly lame. I don't get into the storylines. It's just not me. I've tried. It just ain't me. It's cool that they pay my friends. That's dope to me. But beyond that, I don't care. I can't get into the shows. It's been awful. I tried. I watched. I mentioned AEW and start yawning. Doesn't that tell you anything? I tried to watch some of it last night. I completely missed Mercedes and Anna Jay. If they don't have Chris Statlander beat no, it is Statlander. Okay, Statlander. If they do not have her take that strap and move forward, I'm gonna be surprised. FTR is coming back January 1st. MJF and Cole continuing their stuff. Jamie Hayter and Julia Hart is your current the current feud for her. Okay. I will be fine moving Jamie Hayter right back into the title picture. They need people there. No, I did not hear that TNA is getting rid of the X Division title. What are they going to do? The TV title instead? I mean, they've got to have a mid card belt, right? AEW is trying too hard, in my opinion. I can't wait for WWE to get on Netflix. Howdy, Scott Larson. How are you doing? Be sure you're tuning in to hashtag Truth, ladies and gentlemen. Always a good time to catch Scott, and he's doing interview after interview after interview after interview. He's just knocking them out of the park. Something I am not doing. I am not doing interviews. This is about where I came in watching. I did not see the return for Kenny Omega. the vignette, but I did see Christian Cage and Nick Wayne defeat Hook and Shibata. It nothing struck me, like nothing grabbed my attention. It was just okay. Um, the video for champion Jericho for Ring of Honor in New York, dude is going up against Matt Cardona. That should be a solid match. I heard the Mariah May promo for Thunder Rosa. It didn't do anything for me. It just did nothing for me. I'm sorry. I'm thumbing through, and I eventually fell asleep. I I don't remember. I think I've yeah. I don't remember any of this shit. So I must or stuff crap whatever. I must have fallen asleep during the Mortos match with Shelton Benjamin. That's about as far as I made it. So I made it a grand total of one match and some promos and fell asleep. Absolutely insane. I'm glad they had a good time though. For what it matters. Let's see here. TNA has been on fire lately. People really need to stop sleeping on TNA. They have been consistently running good sized venues for that company. They're making circuits, they're making small loops where they're working the areas. They're doing really well. They are just doing really good. Look at how the merch sales are doing. Look at how the ticket sales are doing. They're doing great. I'm really a big believer that TNA is running the correct route for a company who realistically is producing the second best televised wrestling. If you want me to be honest, TNA is doing better than AEW as far as storyline and match quality. Realistically, match quality is superior. If you like the goofy stuff, that's cool. I'm fine. I don't care. I find it silly. People used to think that PG WWE was silly. Nah, this looks so fake. To me, it looks abysmal. It doesn't look realistic. It doesn't look like tangible or thought out. But but TNA is doing great. Good matchups, solid champions, everything. Yeah. Let's see. Outside of the Hardys, just because you don't like Jeff, fine with all the champions they have. It's a good group of people, and they're also losing a lot of people. Hey, look, that's wrestling, dude. Wrestling is in and out. It is an in and out business, and now especially, I am fairly confident when I say that there is no longer a no compete clause. I think the no compete clause is gone. So if somebody quits today, they could go wrestle at the E tomorrow. They could go wrestle at AEW tomorrow, whatever. Let's see here. Yes, TNA doing really well. They should be bigger than AEW. I agree. I agree entirely. Let's see here. But they've got Genesis coming up. Joe Hendry is going to challenge Nick Nemeth for the TNA title. No, I have run out of time. I do not have time for following anything else. Um, no, I'm not. I'm a bit tired. I was tired when I was on my way home. Truth be told, I've been lucky to get the most I got consecutively was like 6 hours of sleep Monday night, and that was two Tylenol PMs. Other than that, it's like I sleep two or three. I'm up for 2 to 4, and then I get another hour or so. Last night I actually did, I fell asleep watching AEW, and I woke up. Um, I don't know, 3 something this morning, 4 o'clock. Yeah, 3 or 4 a.m. I don't remember. It was before 4 o'clock. I remember that much. And because I was aggravated, I was like, dude, I could get some more sleep. Um, but and then I got up and left, and I was at a job site by 6:45. So I mean, it is what it is. Um, I, I'm just me being me, doing me, and as long as there's some thumping going on here, I'll continue to be me, doing me, and taking care of what I got to take care of. Who I got to take care of is, it is what it is. Doesn't matter. Let's see here. But yeah, Genesis looks good coming up in January. So they are doing Dallas, San Antonio, El Paso, and then working their way into Missouri, then heading over to Cali in April, back to New York in July. It is smart doing those small circuits. That's the way they're doing it, and they're doing fine with the arenas that they're using. They're you know they are doing great ticket buys. You just tired because you went and bothered Manny at his store today? I've only been the one time. If I get the chance next week, I will. Oh, dude, maybe if I get the chance, I will go this weekend. I don't know if I'll get much of a chance. I will try, but I make no guarantees. Let's see here. They need to come to the Grady Cole Center. That'd be perfect for TNA, dude. The Spartanburg Arena would be good. There's a lot of arenas nearby that would be fine um for TNA. It worked out when they did their pay per view at the WrestleCade thing. We were there. Myself and two friends. My one friend got to have a shot with Matt Riddle, so she freaking loved that, and she thought that was the coolest thing. So, it's I. Hey, look, we came, we saw everybody. Everybody left with a smile on their face. I could care less. Like WrestleCade was fine. WrestleCade was dope. We are in conversations with having some guests on in a week or two. I've gotta really lock that down. Um, I actually just started having the conversation like the other day or yesterday or today. I don't remember. But I'm trying to get something set up with the Carolina Professional Wrestling Awards. Bring them in and talk about stuff. Yes, yes, yes. To answer the question that I was just sent in a direct message, yes, I have a beard. Um, yeah, I was asked not to shave again. After I shaved my face for Halloween, so that is awesome. Yeah. Um, and I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. That is hilarious. Um, I mean, that's cool. I won't be there. I'm not gonna. I'm not. I'm not gonna even try. Um, I just don't have any interest in it. I I have. I've watched and watched and watched and watched. I have no interest in going to a show. It looks like a fun time, but I have no interest in paying the money to see that. Um, when I can go to a bar and watch it for free any Friday or Saturday and some Sundays in the tri-state area. I legitimately I would much rather go to an indie show than I would go to AEW. I'm dead serious. I would rather go just see an indie show. I'd rather go to Waxhaw Tap House. I'd rather go to Lenny Boy Brewing. I would rather go a lot of places before I would go to to see AEW in person. I'd rather go see TNA, honestly. TNA gives me old school ECW vibes, like 99, like 98, 99, that era. That's what TNA gives me, that feel. So I'd rather go see them. Um man, I all right, so so I had to answer another question, but this one I wasn't going to, say out loud. Robert Truesdale is I am trying to schedule Truesdale to come on to discuss some things with the CPWA. Or Carolina CPWA. I think I got that right. Yeah, Carolina's Professional Wrestling Awards. Um, dude, that's just how I type. I'm a fast typer, and it is a mechanical keyboard, so it's loud as hell. That's just how it is. But I am I'm a fan of I'm a fan of good storyline wrestling as well as ring psychology wrestling. I think Orange Cassidy is very entertaining. I I actually enjoy watching him more than most of the roster because he doesn't break the character. Watching watching Will Ospreay and Ricochet was nuts. I have no idea. I just was saying like I fell asleep watching Dynamite last night and I don't really watch AEW. Ray Cole, I know you're a huge Adam Cole fan and I know you guys are big into the AEW. I don't watch it. I try, but I fell asleep. It you know, I just was like, wait, are you here?
I'm trying to be.
Oh well, that worked. That worked. That worked. Um, let's see. Darby Allen destroys himself for this sport. Uh, no, all right. Every time I see Darby Allen, I I immediately go, "Hi, I'm Johnny Knoxville. Welcome to Jackass." That is every time I see Darby Allin. I don't know why. I don't get it. I I am more entertained by Orange Cassidy than I am 90% of the men's roster. And they have some great men's wrestlers.
They have a lot of great talent, but I think that's the problem. They have a lot of talent. They don't know how to use them.
Oh. I they don't know how to use a lot of things. Um uh, like I say, on the women's side, Statlander and Hayter are my two favorite. Britt Baker is phenomenal. Anna Jay's even solid. I mean, I could deal without not the rest of the roster. I don't need them. But that's just me. I I would take them 4 and go anywhere. Let's see. On the men's side, Claudio's a good wrestler. Pac's fine. Orange is entertaining. Adam Cole's not a bad wrestler. MJF's not a bad wrestler. But when you get to convoluted storylines and just nonsensical psychology or lack of psychology or no in-ring psychology, which turns out to be the case for the most part, that's where I have the issue. And that's just me. And I'm no expert. I don't claim to be. I do not claim to
It's
be an
just an
expert.
opinion.
It is just my opinion. Good evening, Jamie Boland, hollering at us from Virginia, my man. Merry Christmas to you. In case I forget to reach out, man. Merry Christmas to you as well. Most
You as well.
definitely, most definitely. Adam Cole has been the same since he came
Didn't they
back.
have a show recently nearby?
Who?
AEW.
AEW? Oh,
Yeah.
they're coming to Charlotte in January, I think.
Okay. Yeah,
Is
and
what
because I could have swore we had a couple of people that we know show up on them, show on the show, the past weekend or past week.
what?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I could have swore I still saw some people that we know recently on AEW.
I don't know. I fell asleep. No idea. Dude, I legit made it through one match and fell asleep. Yeah, they were in DC last night.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. Then yeah.
Yeah, we've probably seen some. Let's see. Will AEW get sold to the WWE or TNA eventually for pennies on the dollar? Probably. I mean, it's a safe bet that AEW will not last. Like, other wrestling companies. TNA, TNA, in my opinion, won't buy another company. That would be stupid. I don't even think WWE would buy it. Just why? Why would they buy that? It's not worth anything. Not to be, the only thing their media rights deal isn't bad, but it's still cable television and then on demand on Max after the show was broadcast live. So it's not like you'd even get to see it live if you were just a Max subscriber. And then what's it going to be, a discount for the pay-per-view maybe? Like it's I don't know. I don't know that it's worth it. I wouldn't buy Max just for that. I use Max for other things, but I wouldn't buy Max for that. I don't see it. That's just me though. Yeah, but so I've already covered I've already covered Saturday night's main event and talked about what I saw on AEW while I was awake, um, which ended up being one match. I fell asleep during Mortos and like the Beast Mortos and Shelton Benjamin match. I fell asleep.
Mm.
And I wasn't taking any medication or drinking. So I just had to throw that out there. Let's see. Monday Night Raw, man. Monday Night Raw was solid. Braun Breaker defeating Ludwig Kaiser. That's where I actually came in. I missed the Punk and Rollins, chat and then brawl. So I missed that. Let's see here. Zoe Stark beating Kaden Carter and Raquel Rodriguez. I actually was surprised that matchup. You know how some talent, when they get in the ring, like, all right, there's gonna be a little bit of glitchies. There's gonna be a little bit of the botchies, and
Oh boy.
we just hope it's okay. I was really surprised that match was as smooth as it was. Just being honest. Just being honest. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all. It was pretty cool. And Zoe Stark moving forward in the women's IC title tournament. I don't know that she's going to be the one to get the strap, but I like Zoe Stark, man. She's a solid worker. War Raiders defeating Judgment Day and their new World Tag Team Champions.
Yeah.
I'm down with that. I'm fine with that.
Surprised, but yeah, pleasantly surprised.
Yes, pleasantly surprised. I agree. It was definitely a big surprise for me. Oh man. So what has been good in what's been good here in your neck of the woods?
Personally, or oh wow.
Oh well, we already know that you passed a huge test today and you scored out of the top of the class. So congratulations on that.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm certified to take your blood. So yeah.
Well, I just had my blood drawn yesterday, so I'm good.
It's given me some ideas, but it's pretty cool. I feel accomplished. I'm pretty proud of myself.
Good. You should be.
Besides that, man, I've just been putting the grind towards that and trying to get the holiday schedule and get into making it more festive here at home. Get those decorations up and planning for the holidays.
Oh,
And planning for upcoming gigs. That's pretty much it.
wow. Planning for the holidays. Planning for the holidays. Decorating for the holidays. Upcoming gigs. Well, I don't have any of those. Which I'm fine with. Bro, I haven't talked to you in a bit. We need to catch up. Let's see here. This has already happened. Winter Bash was a success. This has already happened.
With a great success. I mean, those guys are blowing up.
They did excellent at Holiday Clash. They raised like $600 plus to donate, so that's really good stuff. You'll have to send me flyers after tonight's show. We're not going to go on much longer, but So get this. This is hilarious to me. And it's not going to be funny to anybody else because they're not going to get it. So I had been putting out some posts. Let me go back and let's see here. It's been let's see. Ba, 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 ba. Okay. Sunday morning, I made a post. I thought, yeah. So Sunday morning, I made a post at 7:30 in the morning. I had just woken up. I had just gotten some coffee, and I started, getting ready for. I'm not going to lie. I was getting ready to go to church, so I was getting ready for, getting ready to go praise. So I made this statement about, you know, I get a ton of friend requests. I'm sure you do too. I always send them a message to get, hey, look, let me know that you're not a fake. Let me know that you're not a phony, and kind of tell me who you are, because I don't know everybody. I get them like I had some Victoria chick on TikTok messaging me earlier, and I have no idea who they are, but when the reply is I'm at SC also, like, bro, that's not even remotely proper English. We not doing this. Bye. Like, I don't know what you're looking for. I'm not interested. Thanks. Because I'm not. I am entirely too busy right now to deal with any of that. Um, I got my separation agreement in. Ha! Wow. Neat. You and I need to
With
talk.
relief.
Oh my God. It was the weight of the world off of my shoulders. Um, so it's you and I'll talk. Um, but let's see. I made a post about, you know, a couple of weeks ago, and I was like, dude, I'm getting away from these people. I'm getting away from a lot of stuff, you know, in wrestling. All of a sudden, I am getting messenger notifications, text messages. I'm getting blocked. I'm getting unfollowed. I'm getting unfriended. I'm getting all of these things. And I'm like, bro, I didn't even know that you saw my stuff. I didn't know that the one person I got a message from, I had no idea that I had no idea that that one of the people who blocked me was even following anything I said on social media. I had no idea, bro. So I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I didn't know it. Um, and I made a statement about it. I made a similar statement on December 4th. Can I afford it? This items, it doesn't apply to items, computers, and keyboards and mice and or drinks and food. Afford that. I can't afford to be associated with certain people, and I won't be. I can't afford to be good to people who are going to take advantage of me, and I can't afford to waste time on people who have no benefit to my growth. I we don't we don't know when the ride ends.
What's up, Cliffy? Cliffy saying hi in the comments.
I'll get to Clifford. Well, hey, Cliff. But we don't know what kind of time we're looking at. So why would anybody want to waste time with negative crap? So, but apparently, dude, I don't know. I struck a nerve apparently when I said exactly this. I've been removing constantly toxic or consistently negative, completely miserable, and morally lacking people from my Facebook page. Don't take it personally. I just do not want to associate with you. I'm not doing business with people or companies that I don't vibe with anymore. There isn't enough money for me to compromise my integrity. That's it. That was the statement I made. But I got blocked and texted and everything else by dude. It didn't take long. By 11 o'clock in the morning, I had friends list decreased, blocked, unfollowed, and blocked on personal phone number. I'm like, oh, okay. I had no idea anybody. I really didn't know the person who blocked me on my personal phone even saw it. I had no idea they even saw it. So I was like, neat, I guess. What? Okay. I I hadn't thought about that person who blocked me in a month. I hadn't talked to him in I think legitimately a month. I hadn't spoken to him. So whatever. I don't care. I way too busy doing everything else under the sun. Um, but yeah, bro. So how are you know how are you looking as far as your uh bookings?
Bookings
You made a remark about that.
local at the moment, because the work schedule is now getting split up between working in the lab with with the specimens and actually doing the stuff that your blood gets drawn for, um, and finishing out the requirements for the course. Uh, like I'm certified, I'm done, I have my license. Now I just got to continue on with the second part of the program, which would be the actual testing and uh, getting all that ready for testing. Uh, so my schedule is being split up between the two. Um, that being said, opening up to only local stuff in the area right now. Um, once I get my schedule finalized and set up, with just the lab, then I probably, like I've been telling everybody, like maybe March I'll be picking back up.
Mm.
But I got to stabilize the schedule and the sleep schedule.
Oh, dude, yeah, yeah, definitely.
I mean,
Um,
I've had time to like just kind of chill, and I've been watching because I get breaks at work and I get bored, or in between patients or in between uh little breaks that we get like 15 minutes an hour. I just kind of watch some wrestling and try to catch some stuff just in case we go live or whatever. Um,
yeah.
then come home and just relax. But besides that, just I know that I'm working with certain promotions in Northern Virginia. I think those dates are coming out soon. So yeah, just getting all that ready and just gonna be doing those and promoting everybody else. I have not forgotten, and I hope that none of y'all take it personally. I have not forgotten the promotions that I worked for or that we were promoting on here. It's just my focus has been going into getting this license. So if I haven't shared it or talked about it on here, I apologize. The algorithm has kind of been all wonky since I stopped posting certain stuff. Uh, and so, yeah, I'll be back on it. I am aware of the shows. I'm aware of what's going on. I will be sharing more of those, and I will be talking around. And considering these are promotions I have worked for and was going to come back or try to come back for, we'll try to talk about those and give you
Oh
guys some
yeah.
airtime.
We need to have a conversation about that. So yeah, because I mean, we've made the agreements. So we just have to abide by what we've agreed to and what's built. So anyway,
Correct.
um, yeah, at this time, man, I got nothing on the calendar. I know the X Awards are coming up. Oh, that was December 15th. I hope they had a good dinner. Um, but yeah, that is all we have, Ma. What you think? Oh, I could tell you're speechless. Anyway, man. Hey, thank you guys, everyone for tuning in. It has been a it's been a great show.
It's been a fun
So
show. I've been listening. I've been trying to get on. I was listening.
right. So
But yeah, I
we'll
got
try
some
to
stuff
do.
coming up in December. I know I got next the 28th, Richmond, Virginia.
Well,
That will
you'll
be
get me a
CCW.
flyer. You'll get me a flyer, and
Yep.
we'll talk about it, and we'll do the things. Because we got to
Well,
get
that's
off here.
that's that's why I wanted to jump on because I did send the flyer, but unfortunately, due to technical difficulties, did not get it in time. And I'm trying to schedule for them to come on because their show is on the 28th, and they'll be on here either tomorrow or next week to talk about that.
You didn't send me no flyer.
Then I don't know what happened because I did. And Intense Action Wrestling is coming back this. If you haven't seen, they're coming back in Northern Virginia, and then there's other promotions which are to be determined. Uh, but yes, that's what I have got
Yeah.
going on right
Well, we still gotta talk about Texas, and Florida. Yeah, so we got some conversations that gotta be had. So, anyways, uh, you guys know what to do. You guys know how to do it. Hit that like, hit that share, hit that follow, hit the subscribe button and the little notification bell, dingy, 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 dingy icons whenever we go live. Uh, and be sure that you support
now. Indie wrestling
indie wrestling.
everywhere.
Support wrestling. I mean, oh, the award show was moved to December the 29th. Awesome. I didn't know that. So that's cool that the award show will happen at the end of the month. Um, hopefully, you know, that's a good time. Let's see here. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all I got. Yeah. So just
Well, keep following the socials. We'll be going live. We'll be
yes.
talking about what's coming up next.
And as promotions and companies reach out to us, we are also standing on our agreements, sharing flyers. We put the we put their content right back out. We do have something coming up where we actually they are in negotiations with us currently. And what is going to happen is we are going to be the ones who debut their matches from their events. That'll be kind of cool. So we'll be dropping a live a recent matchup with commentary and all. Just however it wants to be done. We'll be the one to debut it, and then it'll go to their YouTube or whatever page or whatever site, and that's gonna be how it goes down.
Yep, there's a lot of those coming up, so stay tuned for those. The Wrestling Wire, where we give you the spotlight, hint, hint, on some of the local talent and promotions that you can check out. This would be the place to check
Uh,
that out.
uh,
See what I did there?
yeah, and it was as cringeworthy as a school bus fire. Ugh. Ray Charles could have seen that that was a problem. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for tuning in. Y'all have a great night. And if we don't see you next weekend or next week, Merry Christmas. If we don't see you the following week, Happy New Year. And if we don't see you again, I, hopefully I'll see you on the other side.
Hopefully. Well, happy holidays to all y'all, because there's so many holidays that are this time. I can't remember them all, but
Well, yeah, Merry Christmas and New
Kudos to
Year's,
y'all.
um, and then Valentine's Day. Those are the three. Well, there might be something between now and Valentine's Day, but I think it's
There's a
Christmas.
lot.
All right,
But to
so
all
it's
those
Christmas
who
and New
celebrate,
Year's and Valentine's Day.
we'll see you
I remember.
probably in the New Year's. Yeah, most likely.
Well, we'll see. We may see them next Thursday. We'll find out. Or Thursday. Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
It's Christmas.
Is Thursday Christmas?
Yes.
No. No, you can't count. Wednesday is Christmas. Tuesday is Christmas Eve.
Well, Thursday is recovery from Christmas.
I why not? And then so the 26th is the day after Christmas and the 2nd is the day after New Year's, which is the following week. So there's no reason we might not be here. But we might not be here. I'm just busy. That's all. I'm busy.
We both are, and it's all for the greater good.
I'm not going to go that far. It's all because I want to do other things. So I'm busy.
Yeah,
But anyway, y'all take it easy. Have a Merry Christmas. We'll see you next time.